Yo, what's going on, everybody? Back out here again today. I want to bring you a quick price update and look over a few Bitcoin XRP Cardano price charts with you guys. Talk about a few things. We see crypto has done it again. They have broke a $2 trillion market cap. We know the first time crypto broke a $2 trillion market cap was back this year in April of 2021. This makes crypto the fourth largest asset class out there today. So as we take a look at that, we go to coinpaprika.com. We see the total market cap for cryptocurrencies hit almost $2.1 trillion today. Very symbolic, it being the 50-year anniversary from the Nixon shock today, August 15th, 1971. He removed us from the gold standard, pegged us to the petrodollar. So very, very symbolic to see these prices and this market cap high again. That puts us gold first, Apple second, Microsoft third, and cryptocurrency fourth in total market capitalization. The last time we saw this was back when Elon Musk was out here, at $57,000, $59,000 Bitcoin, telling you guys that he's gonna accept it on his balance sheets and everything. When I was first did my first video and I started coming out here, doing this for you guys, telling you that, what they're not telling you that anybody buying now is the top, that, it's about to retrace, and sure enough, what did we see? It fell all the way back to 28K. Very close to that 27K I was looking for. None of it's surprising. All of it's in my first video if you go back months and watch that. This time around we see Bitcoins right now roughly at 45K, set at 46K right now. You guys, we've hit a high of 48,000, which, conservatively was the top I was calling for, 49K, 48K of our full flag breakout, half staff breakout right here. That was on my channel a few days ago. So very bullish to see that fall into fruition right here. We'll get to talking about the price charts in a minute, but, we see most of the money right now. It's definitely in, the altcoins and Ethereum. The last time we was at 2.5 trillion in market cap. Again, Bitcoin was pushing 60K. Ethereum was at $2,100. It's at 3,000 plus now. Things like this. So I see a lot of money in the altcoins right now. Bitcoin dominance setting at 44%. So that tells me 56% of the money out there in cryptocurrencies is in these altcoins. A lot of people, I seem to think that they forgot about the Bitcoin dominance and how much it can play a role in the cryptocurrency market cap. In general, again, all these cryptos are tied to Bitcoin. I don't care what anybody says. Nothing's broke away from Bitcoin until we truly see it does. And there will be without a certain of a doubt for anyone in the world when it is. Until then, these cryptocurrencies are going to continue to follow what Bitcoin does. I can't express that enough. We can't follow the hype. We can't get, forget the main focus here, and that's to be educated enough to know what we're doing here. And I want you to pay attention, because I do believe this Bitcoin dominance is coming back into play for about a month, about a 4 to 6 week period, any time now, any day now. And I do believe we could see some of these altcoins bleed as its dominance gains to pick back up from around this 44%. Again, we could see it drop a little bit lower, and people scream I'm wrong, but I do believe that Bitcoin dominance will come into play and be back soon. We see a lot going on right now with the FUD, the fear, uncertainty, and doubt, with the crypto tax provision that's been introduced in this new infrastructure bill, which is about 1% infrastructure and the rest a backdoor for pork and nonsense, to be quite frank, but we won't get into all that. And a lot of concerns about how they identify broker, and you know, a bunch of FUD, I do believe. We see some amendments pass. We'll see what happens with that. Until then, it's caused some uncertainty in the markets, I do believe. And I think that's starting to fade now as we continue to see bullish price increases all over again the entire crypto board. Um, you know, we'll go ahead and get started. I want to really quick bring up the Fear and Greed Index. It's currently sitting at 71. Um, I'm very bullish on the Richard Wyckoff thesis: be fearful when others are greedy, and be greedy when others are fearful. Very bullish on that. I'm not, you know, saying be cautious or anything right now, but I'm telling you, I'm not adding to my bags currently. I'm definitely waiting to see what plays out right here. Potential bull trap has always been in the picture, and I thought that might come in around the $1.40, $1.50 area for XRP, around the 51 to 53 cent or $50,000 area for Bitcoin. XRP is currently sitting at $1.25, up 1.3%. Um, Real quick, one thing I was seeing right here on the RSI for XRP to the Bitcoin, as we pair it to the Bitcoin price pair, on the weekly, the RSI is setting at, currently setting at 59. I think that's very bullish. 50 and above is, bullish momentum, very, bullish posture. I like to give myself a little cushion and say anything 56 and above is bullish posture, bullish momentum for me. Just to be conservative in ranges where I believe others fail to, not be. As we see right here, as we pull the fib extension up on the weekly time frame for XRP and the Bitcoin price pair, we see that, well, it's well above the 786. It's had a false breakout so far above the 1 Fibonacci retracement level. So I would definitely like to see it continue to hold its price right here compared to Bitcoin, and stay above that 786 level as we close this weekly candle right here, and start to form another one. That would be very bullish for me to see, because again, we're not that high as we compare it to the dollar. We'll get to that in a minute. As our traditional chart we've always followed, we haven't reached that many those levels of Fibonacci retracement as we compare XRP to the US dollar. But this is BTC compared to the US dollar real quick. I want to bring up Cardano, ADA. I believe it's a very important indicator right now, and again, why? Because ADA gives us the 21 in numerology. That's very symbolic to me. And when we type out Cardano, it gives us the 23, which is the mirror of the 32nd week of the year. We are in right now, transitioning into the 33rd week of the year, which is why I believe we could tend to see some volatility around Ethereum this next week, being the 33rd week of the year. ETH equals 33. We'll do all that in a minute. But again, it's one reason why I want to take a look at Cardano. As we look at the weekly time frame, very bullish to see a great breakout. Would love to see this candle body stay closed at $2.10, which sums to 21 or above. Maybe $2.30. That's what I was targeting for my breakout high, was $2.30, which would sum to the 23 in numerology. For Cardano, we hit 225, so very close there. As we pull, bring up our Fibonacci retracement and extension levels, and we pull from swing high to swing low, and we correct this. We've seen a full test of the 786 Fibonacci retracement level for Cardano, and we're currently sitting around the 702 golden pocket, which again is an area of caution. Everything I do believe will be determined on what these assets do when they retrace back up to this 702 golden pocket. Will we head into a bear market or a prolonged reaccumulation period? Which is what I truly believe we've always been in, was a Wyckoff reaccumulation period, and not just a Wyckoff accumulation period. And extended roughly 160, 130, 200 days, like I called for way back here in our July lows, because we saw our July lows. Now we've got an August relief rally, which I do believe came our microcycle top, which will be followed by a retracement into, I do believe, September's full moon, with new all-time highs in October. Just my prediction. Again, the Bitcoin white paper was released in October. Bitcoin historically does very well the second, third week, roughly, of October every year. It's just things that, again, I expect to see its dominance come back anytime now. So a very important level to possibly see some potential consolidation, or maybe even some retracement before we go back up, or just some consolidation before we head on up right here as we determine what happens next with ADA. Again, I believe it's a leading indicator. It's one of the only coins to break out to the 786 right now compared to the US dollar, not on the USD Bitcoin price charts. Very bullish. XRP, we'll pull that up real quick. Something else I'm going to show y'all, I forget. RSI on the daily time frame for XRP, I mean, it's at 79. It's pretty high, but don't forget, we've seen XRP, we've seen it hit 100 before. I do believe we're aiming around that 90, 92 area before we come back down, and chill out on the RSI. The MACD is still looking very bullish on the daily time frame. So honestly, that shows me nothing about cautious right now. We've seen consistent 1, 2, 3, 4, going on 5-day daily closes above the Bollinger Band, top Bollinger Band, which it has for a few days shown me nothing but continuation. And sure enough, that's what we've done. Again, I do believe I've called our microcycle top, which was right here at the time on August 11th. We saw a 16% retracement all the way back down to our previous trend line we've been following for months on our channel. I was hoping to get one all the way back down to the 236 and a retest of the 236, which has made me a little cautious because we did not get that before we moved up. But so if you would have traded that microcycle top and bought back at 91 cents, well, you're up an additional 16% on your, what's that from the bottom? Oh, you're 163% top if you sold the top. So add 178%, 180% from the 51 cent bottom. If you bought low and sold high, if you were just trading XRP. So again, it can move very quick. We're up on the yearly still right now. XRP is up on the yearly what? Let's look at the heat maps. This is quantifiedcrypto.com, and you can go check out their heat maps. XRP on the yearly is up 292%. On the year to date, it's up 316%. So very bullish on our number one holding asset that we hold in our cryptocurrency portfolio on my channel. Not financial advice, just documenting my journey for educational, entertainment purposes as we enter into the digital decade, quantum financial system, and the evolution of money. But very bullish to see this continuation. We see the weekly close comes in today. I would love to see it hold above that top side Bollinger Band, but I really don't know how much longer it can hold out. This little pattern you're seeing right here, this little bull flag pennant, whatever you want to call it. I had that on the 4-hour time frame the other day. I was watching a 4-hour power play breakout as we tested the top side, came back, held support on the medium of the Bollinger Bands, back up with a breakout. Very bullish. Again, continuation. Just consistent 4-hourly closes above the top side Bollinger Band for continuation. We have yet to see a retracement back to that $1.13 area for a test of the Bollinger Band. If we do get it, I believe it could come in wicks and be bought up very quickly. We'll just have to see what happens as we zoom back out, because I don't want to, we'll zoom back out to the daily, to the 3-day time frames. Your more experienced traders, they'll speak more about these shorter time frames. I'm not interested in all that. I'm here for a accumulation and long term aspect and view of things. Bullish on the 3-day time frame. Just consistent multiple 3-day closes above this topside Bollinger Band as we head into this next week. Very bullish. Again, I'm not. As we head back up to this 702 retracement level, I'm calling for a potential bull flag in this $40, $50 area and enter into a reaccumulation period. Possibly. Just to be aware of that. We see unsustained growth. I mean, I don't know how we can keep this up. The Bollinger or the RSI is setting at 69 on the relative strength index for the 3-day time frame, which has plenty of room to grow. We just turned bullish on the 3-day, on the MACD for the 3-day time frame as well, with this bullish cross right here. So again, I do see a continuation, but when we start to see some of these oscillators hit peak, we're gonna, probably de-risk a little bit in our position. I didn't want to do that, but I do believe potentially all-time highs could be next. I think we could zoom past all this without a back test or a retracement and a rejection from any of these levels. We'll just have to see. Only time will tell. As we head into the full moon this month, I don't think it's going to play as much of a role as next month's will, because Rosh Hashanah and Shemitah and everything coming up. I do believe this could be like the eclipses a few months ago, where we saw a little out of whack pattern with that moon cycle calendar that I like to follow with the prices and everything. I think that this full moon we could continue to see up until the full moon of September. When we get a retracement, we'll just have to keep an eye on that. I'm definitely trying to follow that and bring some more intel on that to you guys. I like to follow the moon cycles with these assets. New moons are typically bearish 3 to 5 days before, on, or after, and full moons are typically I said that backwards in there. New moons are typically bullish, while full moons are typically bearish 3 to 5 days before, on, or after. I've been following it like that all year for a little over a year, and it's seemed to have worked very well. Again, main key is to see what Bitcoin does as it approaches this 702 Fibonacci retracement level. It's got some ways to go. XRP was obviously at the 5 as well as Bitcoin is. I think some area of potential volatility is in the mix. We tend to finish August pretty strong, so I'm hoping to do that as we head into the beginning of September. I believe September 6th to the 16th could be very volatile days. So we're keeping an eye on that. New moon, very close to that, very bullish around new moons. So it's all right there. Probably going to go ahead and sign out of this one. Just want to do a quick update, bring a few things to you. Didn't go over a lot of moving averages and all today, but they're all looking very healthy. The 200. It's not the one I wanted. the 200 double exponential. It's just holding support very well for Bitcoin, so I'm following that closely, as well as that 21 that I'd like to see, get back above that 5 Fibonacci retracement level, as well as that 55 is where I'm holding, potential $40,000 support if we saw a wick to the downside real quick in a liquidation event or something. Would like to see it hold there. Same with XRP. We'll go over that real quick. Even though I don't think very many buying opportunities are going to be in the mix for any of these assets at all. I think they're all done. Like the last 4 times I told you guys that this was it. I can't believe they gave us another. Yeah, I think it's over with, to be quite frank. 200-day, we're well above that. Very bullish. 21-day above the 200-day. See the 8-day. Nice. That 55. That 21. Look at the 55. The 13 simple. Super trends looking nice. Yeah, I mean, like, XRP is like a little stepchild, or it does what it wants to. It doesn't listen to nobody. It's well above the top side Bollinger Band. On the daily time frame, it's well above everything. The RSI's in overbought territory. MACD's looking bullish. I mean, I really can't complain, but I am cautious. I'm definitely not adding to any of my positions right now. I definitely wait for retracement. Just my advice, not financial advice though, just what I'm doing. With all that being said, I'm signing out of this one. Take care. We'll be back if something happens volatile-wise before the daily close tonight, around 8:30 if I can get back on. But take care and God bless. We'll see you in the next one, you guys.